Imagine living thousands of years ago. No phones, no dating apps, and not even love letters. So how did ancient people flirt? To answer that question, we have to travel back nearly 10,000 years, when humans lived in small tribes and survival came before romance. Every day was filled with hunting, gathering food, and helping the tribe. Yet even in those difficult times, people still searched for someone special. Just like today, attraction often started with a simple glance. Sometimes one look was enough to spark someone's curiosity. Of course, not everyone was brave. Many people probably watched from a distance, hoping to build the courage to say hello. A friendly wave or a warm smile could mean a lot. Even without modern language, body language spoke louder than words. Giving small gifts was one of the oldest ways to show interest. Bright flowers, beautiful feathers, or colorful shells all carried a simple message. I noticed you. Some hunters impressed others by bringing home food. Catching a big fish wasn't just useful, it also showed skill, patience, and reliability. Helping around the camp mattered too. Carrying wood, building shelters, and protecting the group showed that someone could be trusted. As the day ended, people gathered around the fire to eat, laugh, and share stories. For many ancient couples, this was where real connections began. Evenings around the campfire gave people the perfect chance to spend time together. Conversation often mattered just as much as survival. Humor was probably important even back then. Making someone laugh is one of the oldest ways to build a connection. Many ancient communities celebrated with music and dancing. A good dancer could easily catch someone's attention. Simple drums, clapping, and singing helped bring the whole tribe together. These gatherings created natural opportunities to meet new people. People also cared about their appearance. Decorating their hair with feathers or plants helped them stand out from the crowd. Jewelry wasn't just for beauty. Shells, bones, and rare stones could show creativity, effort, or even social status. Showing physical strength wasn't only about looking impressive. It proved that someone could protect the group during dangerous times. Being helpful was just as attractive. Repairing shelters and solving problems showed responsibility and teamwork. Sharing food was one of the strongest signs of kindness. Offering berries or meat showed generosity and trust. As people spent more time together, friendships slowly turned into deeper relationships. Ancient flirting was less about fancy words and more about everyday actions. Spending quiet time together helped people build trust. Sometimes simply enjoying each other's company said more than words ever could. Of course, attraction wasn't always simple. Just like today, there was often competition for someone's attention. Winning a partner usually wasn't about fighting. It was about showing kindness, confidence, and proving you could be trusted. Handmade gifts required time and effort. That made them far more meaningful than something found by chance. Receiving a thoughtful gift showed that someone had been thinking about you. Even small gestures could strengthen a relationship. Helping with daily tasks created strong partnerships. Ancient love often grew while working side by side. Protecting each other during difficult times built even deeper trust. Survival and relationships were closely connected. Feeling safe around someone was incredibly important. A dependable partner was one of the greatest advantages in prehistoric life. Sharing meals, laughing together, and solving problems as a team created lasting bonds that could survive for years. Ancient flirting wasn't about clever pickup lines or expensive gifts. It was about trust, generosity, teamwork, and showing you truly cared. Even after thousands of years, those same qualities still matter today. We can't watch ancient people flirt with our own eyes, but archaeology gives us clues hidden inside caves, tools, and ancient artwork. Scientists combine these discoveries with what we know about modern hunter-gatherer societies to understand how early relationships probably worked. Bringing home food wasn't just about survival. It showed that someone was dependable and willing to care for others. People who shared their food earned respect from the tribe. Generosity was one of the most attractive qualities anyone could have. Being gentle with children also mattered. It showed patience, kindness, and the ability to care for a future family. Helping older members of the tribe built trust and respect. Good character was noticed by everyone. Actions spoke much louder than words. Someone who helped others every day naturally became more admired. A strong reputation spread quickly in a small tribe. People remembered those who worked hard and treated others well. Relationships didn't grow overnight. They formed slowly through shared experiences, trust, and time spent together. Even though thousands of years have passed, the foundations of attraction haven't changed as much as you might think. Kindness, reliability, and confidence are still powerful today. Being attractive wasn't only about strength or appearance. Kindness and generosity often made a much bigger impression. Sharing valuable food showed that someone cared about another person's well-being. That simple act could strengthen an important bond. Helping someone stay warm during a cold night was more than practical. It showed compassion and protection. Working together on everyday tasks created natural moments to laugh, cooperate, and enjoy each other's company. Even thousands of years ago, people appreciated beauty in nature. Sharing special moments helped create lasting memories. A single colorful feather might seem simple today, but thoughtful gifts often carried deep emotional meaning. Rare shells and unusual stones were treasured because they were difficult to find. Finding one showed patience and effort. Turning those discoveries into handmade jewelry required creativity. It also showed that someone was willing to invest time in another person. Receiving a handcrafted necklace wasn't just receiving a gift. It was receiving a symbol of care, trust, and affection. By now, one thing is becoming clear. Ancient flirting wasn't built on clever words. It was built on meaningful actions that spoke louder than anything else. Long before spoken language became complex, facial expressions helped people communicate their feelings. A genuine smile could say a lot. Eye contact also played an important role. Looking at someone with confidence showed interest without saying a single word. Body language mattered just as much. Standing tall and appearing calm often made people seem more trustworthy. Sometimes flirting wasn't about doing anything dramatic. Simply enjoying quiet moments together helped relationships grow naturally. Respecting elders showed maturity and responsibility. Those qualities were highly valued within ancient communities. Teaching others useful skills showed patience and kindness. It also proved someone was willing to help the entire tribe succeed. Helping without being asked was one of the strongest signs of genuine care. Small actions often left the biggest impression. Working together made difficult tasks easier. Cooperation was one of the foundations of strong prehistoric relationships. Not every memorable moment involved danger or adventure. Peaceful moments together often created the deepest emotional connections. Scientists believe these simple behaviors, trust, kindness, respect, and teamwork, helped shape human relationships for thousands of generations, and they still influence the way we flirt today. Many people imagine that ancient flirting was only about showing strength. But science suggests the real picture was much more interesting. Simply showing off wasn't always enough. Confidence without kindness rarely earned lasting respect. Helping the entire community quietly built a strong reputation. People noticed actions even when no one asked for help. Acts of kindness naturally made someone more attractive. Trust often grew from the smallest everyday moments. Storytelling also brought people closer together. A good storyteller could entertain, teach, and strengthen social bonds. Creativity may have played a role too. Cave art wasn't only about recording history. It may also have shown imagination and skill. Creating something beautiful required patience and practice. Those qualities were valuable in every part of prehistoric life. Sharing fun experiences created positive memories. Just like today, laughter helped people feel comfortable around each other. Over time, strong relationships helped build strong families. Those families became the foundation of successful tribes. In the end, flirting wasn't just about finding a partner. It helped create lasting bonds that allowed human communities to grow and thrive. Even though human civilization changed dramatically, many of our social instincts stayed surprisingly similar throughout history. Today we might send a text message or swipe on a dating app. Ancient people had no technology, so their actions spoke for them. A smile, a shared moment, or simply enjoying someone's company could communicate feelings better than words. Small, thoughtful gifts never really went out of style. Whether it was a flower then or flowers today, the message is still the same. Humans aren't the only creatures that build relationships. Many animals also worked together to raise families and care for one another. For ancient humans, building a shelter together wasn't just work. It was a sign of trust, cooperation, and planning for the future. Creating a safe home together strengthened relationships. Teamwork often became the foundation of lifelong partnerships. Caring for children and supporting the community helped entire tribes survive. Love wasn't only personal, it benefited everyone. Every new sunrise brought fresh challenges, but facing those challenges together made relationships stronger than ever. Looking back, ancient flirting can be summed up with 4 simple ideas: kindness, cooperation, trust, and genuine care for others. The tools may have changed, but the goal hasn't. Ancient people used flowers and helpful actions, while today we often use messages and social media. Technology changed how we meet people, but it didn't change why we connect with them in the first place. Helping someone through a difficult moment has always been attractive. Genuine support creates trust that lasts. Even simple daily routines gave ancient couples time to laugh, talk, and understand each other better. Sharing knowledge showed intelligence and generosity. Teaching others strengthened both relationships and the entire community. Meals were about much more than eating. They gave people a chance to slow down and enjoy each other's company. Generation after generation, these relationships helped families survive and pass their knowledge to the future. Whether in the Stone Age or the modern world, people still look for many of the same qualities in a partner. Trust, kindness, patience, generosity, and teamwork are timeless. These qualities helped ancient humans survive, and they still help relationships thrive today. So, while flirting may look different today, the emotions behind it are remarkably ancient. In many ways, we're still following the same human instincts our ancestors developed thousands of years ago. After thousands of years of human history, one thing becomes clear. The way we flirt has changed, but the reasons behind it have stayed remarkably similar. Flowers, food, handmade gifts, campfires, and simple acts of kindness all carried the same message: I care about you. Today, we may buy flowers instead of picking them ourselves, but thoughtful gestures still mean just as much as they did thousands of years ago. Strong relationships have always been built on trust, cooperation, and genuine respect, not on flashy displays or clever words alone. If we could summarize ancient flirting in just a few words, it would be this: be kind, be helpful, be honest, and work together. History reminds us that love isn't a modern invention. It's one of the oldest parts of being human. Our ancestors didn't have dating apps, text messages, or social media, yet they still found meaningful ways to connect with one another. Maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. The simplest actions, caring, helping, smiling, and sharing, are often the most powerful. So the next time someone smiles, offers help, or gives you a thoughtful gift, remember, humans have been doing things like that for thousands of years. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed discovering how ancient people flirted, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what ancient mystery you'd like to explore next. Until next time.